Well, the first time that I heard the zero was at the audio salon in Santa Monica. But I didn't think that it would pose a real challenge to the turntable that I've been using for over a decade, the Continuum Heilbrunn. So I was pretty cocky when I walked in for the demo at the audio salon. And it only took about 30 seconds, because I was hearing a wealth of information and power of resolution on a symphony that Mr. Nishikawa played that I had not previously experienced. And then Mr. Nishikawa played a Louis Armstrong LP, and that clinched it. The vividness of Louis Armstrong's voice was beyond anything that I had experienced.
Count it and lift a little bit, and you move back and forth, and we'll make sure the bolt plates are aligned.
So initially I'd assumed that the Air Force Zero would be accompanied by a proprietary stand, but it turned out not to be the case. You're ordering the turntable, but it's up to the end user to decide what kind of stand they'd like to deploy.
Yeah, most tables aren't this big and don't have as much asymmetry. In Munich in 2019, Meyer very excitedly came to the room and said, I want you to see this turntable. And he took me over and we had a personal introduction to the Air Force Zero by Mr. Nishikawa of TechDAS. Meyer's passion combined with his inspired me to start to immediately think about building a support system for that special table.
I spoke to Mike Latvis, who was conceptualizing a stand already for the turntable. He sent me the final drawings a few weeks before he arrived. They conveyed the complexity of the design, which isn't easy to grasp when you look at the finished product. I was struck by the ingenuity of the stand, using the 4 pods at the top. You simply cannot find a more inert stand on which to place this turntable.
それからこのエアフォースゼロは基本的には下に、乗せる台というのが非常に重要になってきます。で HRS の今回マイヤーさんが発注してくれた台は、エアフォースゼロを再生するのに完璧な状態で出来上がってきてます。
It'd be a lot easier for him to just say, oh, well, why don't you buy this standard off-the-shelf stand? But he went the extra mile for the customer to execute a custom project that the client desired.
Pull away, yeah, pull away. Okay, ready? Okay.
Mr. Nishikawa clearly poured a tremendous amount of effort into improving the table from the prototype that he had demoed.
サスペンションのセッティングがもっと低い周波数でも対応できるようにしたっていうことと、それからもう一つはモーターの回転制御が最終的に、完成したということ。それからもう一つはメインプラッターの新エンド、それを1000分の10ぐらいの新エンドにしたという。
I've held it before, but you never. It's always more than you remember.
And the platter looks almost as though it's inert when it's spinning. It just looks as though the tone arm is gradually tracking and tracing the record.
エアフォースゼロという製品は非常にデリケートな商品で、セッティングも基本的には我々が全部やるという基本があるんですけども、ただこのような高額商品、説明のいる商品は相当ノウハウの持っている販売店さんじゃないと扱えないということがあります。オーディオサロンのマイヤーさんと知り合って、すぐに私はTechDASの製品を取り扱っていただくようにというふうに決断しました。それから彼が非常に行動的な人間で、全てのサービスをお客さん本位で考えているという姿勢が非常に好ましく思います。これは我々の考え方と全く一致しますので、私は本当にいい人と巡り合えたというふうに思っています。